Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today is an episode of highlights. I am going to be trying the new Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. And this is from Charlotte Tilbury. And I will be comparing it a little bit here and there with other items. So if you're interested in that, please keep on watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and please ring the bell on the right hand corner so you know when I upload new videos. All right, so here we go. This is interesting. So I have enjoyed most of Charlotte Tilbury highlightings, and because they're subtle, and then of course there's been the few that are a little rampant. For example, ay Dios mío, I hope I do a good job here. And by the way, I was not going to get this. I thought, oh, well, another highlighter. But when I saw it in person and I saw how it performs, I said, I have to get it. And you'll find out why. But let me just give you a little history. So I discovered kind of a powder highlighting kind of effect. This is a Film Star Bronze and Glow. This used to be, I don't know if it still is, like a super duper sellout, favorite. This is a duo from Charlotte Tilbury, the bronzing and the face powder. Now this face powder had a little bit of that highlighting effect, but not necessarily totally highlighted. Later on, she started to come up with other types of highlighting. The last two I purchased, so we don't go through everything, right? Like for example, she had this in December, and this is their Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. And if you see here, these are a lot more ramp up highlighters. Let me just swatch them here for you. And so when I saw this new launch, I really thought it was going to be a little bit like this. And I was not interested because, I'm just swatching those two. Because, oh, I hope this is the pinkish, and this is a little bit of the gold. You see that? So these two are a little more highlighted, but I think the trend of highlighting is slowing down. A lot of people have mixed feelings about it. A lot of people are not wearing any highlighter anymore. So these two were very lovely because they were still highlighting, as you see, but they were subtle, and they're subtle also on even how the skin looks. So I figured this new launch with this new Glow Glide, it was going to be similar to those, since this just came out and this just came out. So I think that's why a lot of people were discouraged or saying we're tired of highlighting or highlighters. And I was too. And then yesterday I went to the store. I mainly went for something else, but I did stop at the Charlotte Tilbury counter to get the concealer, the highlighter. I was very curious about this. This also has had mixed reviews or mixed feelings about it, but if you're interested on my own, and I do like it, and I did buy it, and I am wearing it, you can see the video on it, and I make a comparison with just using the corrector, which is a Beloved, or this. Anyhow, you can go and check that out. So while I was there for this, I saw the girl, which looks obviously beautiful, at the counter with all the Charlotte Tilbury products, and she was wearing it. So I thought, oh my God, I need to try it real quick. I was in a hurry. I didn't try all 5. It has, I think, 5 colors. I just said, which you recommend for me? She chose a color, and I went with it. So, and now when I got home, I went in to check the other colors. What she chose for me is the Moonlit Glow. Moonlit Glow, which is, let me show you the color, and we'll show you next to the other ones that I just highlighted. So it seems the whitest or the pearliest of all of them. Of course, Charlotte Tilbury always will have this sort of a skin yellowish, goldenish sort of tint to everything, rose gold, or that kind of situation. So it doesn't look completely white, but this is the whitest of the 5. Then there is obviously a more golden, then more pinkish, and then more, the usual, and I guess for different skin colors, different situations. I hope I can finish this video. So pause. You know why I'm in a hurry a little bit? Because I'm filming with natural lighting, and the light is fading on me. So you'll be surprised. I put a rinky dinky ring on my phone, so hopefully that will help. All right. So anyhow, let's hurry up. So I got this color. I'm also giving enough time for my dog to stop. You know, it's funny because I live with him, my dog. So sometimes when he barks, I don't even hear it anymore. But I've seen on the videos and you can really hear him. Okay, anyways, let me swatch this. Look how beautiful. Ooh. See, it looks like a complete highlighter, but to me, this one is not the same consistency. This one, so yeah, with the camera and the little rinky light that I put there, it looks that reflective highlighting. But in real person, it feels and looks more like a face powder with that reflecting. So it has a little bit of coverage. I don't know if you can see the difference. Like this ones are more highlighters. And then this one, even though it has that reflective quality because of the light, but it feels and it covers more like a you know, like a powder will do in the skin. It's interesting. So I'm telling you, it's a different sort of texture. It's called Glow Glide Face Architecture Highlighter. Glowing, lifted, younger looking skin for cheeks, nose, jawline, eyes, and lips. And the reason I read this now is because a regular highlighter, you would usually put it here, right? That's what we've been learning to do because of the highlighting effect. But this one is advertised. And did I not bring another? Yeah, I brought this. Okay, I'll use this brush. I'm gonna use this Refer 16, even though it's for the eyes, but I think it's small and big enough for the highlighter. So this highlighting qualities, they do sell it not only to apply in the highlighting areas, but also like in some areas of your skin. They do, like this one, they do show to put it in your jawline and obviously your pubic. So let's try it. I hope I don't come across like all over the place with this information, but what I'm saying is it's a highlighter, but it's a little different. So it is changing with the trend. It's still highlighting, but it's a little different. And I didn't believe it when I just heard it. I'm like, yeah, another way of advertising a highlighter. But it does feel different. I hate to say that, but it does. Okay, so we pull some. Let's apply a little bit here. See, in person, you barely can see it. I guess in camera too. Maybe with the light, I have a light above my... Do you see? There's that reflective. You obviously can see it because of the light. I mean, I saw it here. Look at that. It looks white and it looks pink and gold. But in real life, it just smooths the skin and looks sparkly. Especially right now, I have all this very ramp up blush from my last video. But when I wear nothing, I was wearing just the bronze and the highlighter, it looks so natural. So let's apply a little bit here. Pubic. Let's apply it in the lid. Now, I had nothing on the lid. I did have something on the crease, but I had nothing on the lid on purpose. Look how beautiful. I mean, is it coming across? Oh my God. Yeah. I'm telling you, I was not gonna buy this highlighter, but I did buy it. Let me put it a little bit above. So what we're gonna compare right now, if you notice, I'm only applying it to this side of my face. Thank goodness I remember about that. So we compare one side of my face and the other. And let's see. So let's apply it where they suggest also down here, which that's a new. I mean, nobody had Not that you can't do it, not that it's so hard to do, but now they're coming up with that new thing. What do you think? Did it make a difference? I think it did. You know, they do the whole bronzing thing here and here in the jaw to narrow, to contour. And yes, a lot of people put the powder there, you know, to emphasize and everything else. I've seen that. But this idea of applying the highlighter down here, I hadn't seen it a big thing. Powder, yes, but highlighter like that, no. And I think we couldn't go with any of the other highlighters that we've been using throughout this term, this whole trend term of highlighting, because they were too highlighting, too sparkly. This is, I mean, look at that. So with, without. And I'm trying to turn because since I have so many bad lighting going on, so I stay on the same sort of lighting for both sides. So you see, yeah, there you go. This is without, and this is with. I apologize. I'm going to work with the lighting now that I see how it's translating on video. This is natural lighting, but I do have the light bulbs above, and then I put a rinky-dinky ring for my phone just to help, but I guess I'm going to have to bring out my big ring. Well, we're working on it. We're working on it. All right. So there it is without, and there it is with. This looks a lot more brightening and nice. Yeah, I like it. All right, how about the lid? Yeah. So I wanted to compare it. Let's compare one thing, and maybe this will make it clear. So I have here the other Charlotte Tilbury that came out. I think this was limited edition. This is called Pillow Talk Multi Glow. All right. So this is more the traditional, I think. I mean, still it came out lately, so it is not the usual highlighters, right? This is a little more where we were going or where we were going. Less. Can you see? And I have a full review on this one. So I actually just used it recently because of this violet color and the white, which is coming that not frosty, it's more pastel-y, violetly kind of coloring coming out. So let's compare so you see there's a big difference between using the new highlighter and this sort of more highlighting trend. So in order to be, I don't know, it seems this color, even though it's Moonlight, more on the whiter thing, just on the pan, looks more like that, like this yellowish one. But I don't think in the swatching that will be the case. So I'm going to be combining the first two, the white and the thing. I think that would be the closest. Actually, let me swatch this two next to, yeah, I think that's more or less. So this is the two and this is the new one. You see the color? Yeah, because if I just swatch the sort of yellowish one, which is not yellow, it's kind of rose gold, but next to the pink, yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is, this looks more golden yellow, but next to this pinkish, you don't notice that this has a lot of pink in it. This is the gold by itself. Can you see the pinkish in it? Meaning that one. This one is this one. Now let me swatch the pinkish. Yeah, so that one is, this is the pinkish, this is the yellowish, and this is a combination of the white and this. You see that? This is the pinkish, the yellowish, the combination of the two. I think the combination of those two is the most similar to the one I just bought. So that's what I'm going to apply in my face and we'll compare, okay? So I'm not using the violet and the pink. I hope I'm making sense. My goodness gracious. All right. So, yeah. Look how beautiful. But you see the reflective there? That looks like a highlight. So I wouldn't apply this down here. Because look at that. Now I would apply it in the lid. I would apply it up here. Here. Okay, now you see it there. I think it's you can tell. Look at this side. You can't tell. It's so natural looking. Oh, the lighting. But you know what I mean? Look, natural, highlighted. So there is a difference with this, guys. There is a difference. And I'm really, really, really liking this. I mean, the other day when I haven't really worn this one that much. I have worn this ones a lot, you know, show you. This one, I told you, it took me through the trip, these two things. And then sometimes I felt like a little highlighter, not many times, but this I did use. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but I did. Oh yeah, there. See the colors are going. Okay, I did use this one. This one, I was like, I'm not using it at all until the last video. I don't remember what I was going for, but I needed some violet highlighting things, which I think is the trend for spring. Oh yeah, I was trying to imitate the new Chanel spring that I think it will look like. Anyhow, and then I really love this. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be using it. Awesome. But now I discovered this. Now, this, love it. Look at that. For the spring, for the summer, for now, this highlighting. So between these two, I'll be using this a lot more. All right. I think I said it all, right? Am I getting too excited? Seems like it. All right. Now, 3 videos ago, I tried the concealer. And so now it's been definitely like an hour and a half ago. So you tell me. It doesn't look like moisture, you know, like natural, like it's my skin. It does look like I put something on in that sense of how it's behaving. But I love it. I think I would do it. If I had just put the corrector and moisturizer, by now I think I would look a lot tired. And so I'm really liking the highlighted look. It looks natural. And there you go. Well, you be the judge which highlighter you like better. Highlighting, natural, barely sees there. You can't tell it's there, but it does look brightening. All right, and look at here. Yeah. All right, well, there you have it. In summary, how I greeted you, that was very the cold girl kind of cheek, very predominant blush. I don't think I will use this on top like we did today. I apologize for that. I would use this just with the bronzing and this, more of that look. But I'm not mad at it. I really like it. And I think we showcased what we wanted to do today. So, yeah, you perhaps say I like you more without it when we first started. Yeah, because that was the look I had today. I did. But between these two, yeah, this is not the look for this. All right, I think we established all of it, right? Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Did I make any sense? And tell me about the lighting. Jesus, now it's dark outside. So far for that. I'm thankful for that light, and I'm thankful for the little rinky dinky, but I think I'm going to have to put my ring back for certain occasions. All right, well, thank you very much for being with me. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right-hand corner so you know when I upload new videos. Please comment down below. Love to hear from you and suggestions, thoughts, anything. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.